Alright, so we're starting this a little bit late, but that's okay. So, earlier today, I got all my steel cut for this table. I didn't film any of it. There's a construction crew right next door putting up shop, so it's loud, and also it's about, like, 25 degrees out, so just keeping the gloves on today. Anyways, my legs are 2'3". That centerpiece is 2 feet. The legs are 4x4 square tubing. I was going to use 14 gauge, but nobody could order it and have it be here on time, so I just used 11 gauge. A little bit heavier, but that's okay. The bottom plate is a piece of 1/4x6. It's got holes drilled in it to attach the tabletop. I am going to go through and countersink all those when I'm done. But anyways, after I got all the steel cut, I went through and sanded it down a little bit and wiped it all down with acetone. So right now I'm just kind of fitting it up, tacking it all together. This is the first leg. I got one more to do. If you're building something like this, I don't know if you can see this, but I got all of my seams pointing inward, and the other side is going to be the same, so that all of the seams are on the same side of the tube. So, just something to watch out for. I've been using some bar clamps and some little woodworking clamps. But anyways, I'm using my Everlast welder for this. We're just running some C25, I think 030 wire. It's going good. I'm liking how it's turning out so far. So yeah, there'll be a cross beam in there that's held in just with some bolts so that this thing can come apart and it doesn't take 10 people to move this thing in and out. I think it'll turn out pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and get this tacked onto the plate and come back. Alright, so I got the leg all tacked up to the plate. I'm not going to do any more welding on it, just going to let it get everything tacked up first. So I wanted to go over how I prepped these plates, this 1/4x6. And as you can see where I'm going to be welding, I polished it up, knocked all the mill scale off, and I've just been using one of these things. I don't actually know what it's called. I get them at Harbor Freight. They seem to work really nice. I actually really like them for tubing and just this cheap Drillmaster grinder from Harbor Freight. It's kind of a low RPM, but I can kind of just sit there with this thing almost like a palm sander and run over the tubing and get a really nice finish on it, and then wipe it down with acetone. It's been working really nice. So I'm going to start on the next leg, but that's how I've been prepping the upper plate that's going to mount to the tabletop.